Stops at the left elbow, spins, has the ball knocked away and stolen by Kadeem Allen. That's on the run, bounce pass ahead, turn to the bucket, jam it home.
Welcome to Wildcat Basketball Weekly, presented by Hughes Federal Credit Union, home of the official U of A Visa debit card. Show your Wildcat spirit and get your free debit card today. Visit them at hughesfcu.org, federally insured by NCUA.
Hi again, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Wildcat Weekly with head coach Sean Miller. The Wildcats are headed for Fullerton and Anaheim for the Wooden Legacy coming up this weekend. And coach, before we get to that, your team's 4 games in, 4 wins thus far. So the easy question is, give us an early assessment of the Wildcats to date.
Well, like you would expect, there's some things that we're very pleased with, and certainly some things that I wouldn't say concerned, but I think recognizing that it's an area of improvement. And that's what November's about. It's kind of fixing the problems that you can and recognizing maybe some of your team's strengths and obviously trying to make them better and stay with you for the remainder of this long season. But the one thing early on, Brian, we've been hit with some unique injuries. Fortunately, it hasn't affected us a whole lot in games. But for example, Elliot Pitts quietly missed our season opener, and Ryan Anderson missed game 4. But out of the 12 players that we have on scholarship, I think 7 of them have missed an extended period of time because of an injury. The silver lining is hopefully we got them all out of our system, and we can build moving forward. But when that happens, I think it takes away sometimes from your team's growth overall. And an example would be playing Doosan and Caleb together, which I think is in our future. It's something we wanted to do. But we don't have a lot of repetitions in practice with allowing that to happen. And because of that, in the first 4 games, although we've done it a little bit, we like to be able to do that more and make that more comfortable.
You've talked about playing both Parker Jackson-Cartwright and Kadeem Allen together in the backcourt. As the season has started, Kadeem's been the point guard, Parker has come in. How do you see that playing out here over the next few weeks?
Well, that's another example. When players miss practice, you need a point guard on each team, and we've really gone with getting both guys completely familiar with that position, first and foremost, the point guard. But Kadeem adds different strengths to our team defensively. And there are times where it's going to make a lot of sense for us to utilize him to guard the other team's best perimeter player. That perimeter player can at times be off the ball. Parker continues to grow, continues to improve and develop. And Kadeem can play 2 positions. That was the thought in our recruitment of him. That's what he's always been, whereas Parker is a true point guard. So I can see that emerging where they're on the court together some. We don't want it to be, either Parker's in or Kadeem's in. That won't bring out the best in each of those guys, nor do I think it'll bring out the best in our team. So we want to get those guys some repetitions playing together. True fans live for their team. They buy the gear, they order the tickets, they pay for the seats and the experiences. For those true U of A fans, thankfully there is Hughes Federal Credit Union, offering the latest payment choices such as U of A debit cards, paying online, paying a friend with Pop Money, or using Apple Pay with your mobile phone. Show your U of A spirit and put technology and convenience at your fingertips. Hughes Federal Credit Union, smart choice.
Wildcat Basketball Weekly continues, presented by Hughes Federal Credit Union.
All right, you're going to play 3 games in 4 days in Fullerton and Anaheim. Obviously, the object is to win a trophy and come home, but what else would you like to gain this coming weekend in the Wooden Legacy?
Well, the familiarity of playing away from the Kale, playing on a neutral court, playing against quality opponents, and then the quick turnaround where it simulates the Pac-12 tournament in Las Vegas, where you have to play, which you hope you have to play 3 games in 3 days, which is very trying, but I think it requires an amazing amount of concentration and discipline. You know, this is a month in a tournament where you get, in a sense, training for that. The NCAA tournament or the tournament you're in after that, where you have 2 games in 3 days, or if you have the opportunity to prepare for that neutral site first game where a second isn't guaranteed. So those types of things, these tournaments really benefit. And because it's in November, some of the questions you're asking, I think when the tournament ends, we'll have even more answers towards our direction in terms of depth, combinations of players, etc.
All right, well, the Wildcats head to the Wooden Legacy over Thanksgiving weekend and then off to Gonzaga before coming back home to face Fresno State. That'll do it for Wildcat Weekly. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Thank you for watching Wildcat Basketball Weekly, presented by Hughes Federal Credit Union, home of the official U of A debit card. Visit them at hughesfcu.org, federally insured by NCUA.